Cape Cod, a hook-shaped peninsula jutting out into the Atlantic Ocean in Massachusetts, boasts a maritime history rich in exploration, trade, and seafaring adventures. From the time of the Indigenous Wampanoag people to the present day, the maritime heritage of Cape Cod has shaped its culture, economy, and identity. The Wampanoag people, the original inhabitants of Cape Cod, relied on the abundant marine resources for sustenance and trade. They navigated the coastal waters in dugout canoes, fishing for cod, shellfish, and other marine life. The ocean provided not only food, but also a means of transportation and communication between different tribes along the coast. European exploration and colonization brought significant changes to Cape Cod's maritime landscape. In 1602, English explorer Bartholomew Gosnold became one of the first Europeans to set foot on the peninsula, naming it Cape Cod after the abundant codfish found in the surrounding waters. Subsequent explorers and settlers from England, France, and the Netherlands established trading posts and fishing villages along the coast, harnessing the region's maritime resources for profit. By the 18th century, Cape Cod had become a bustling center of maritime trade and commerce. Its strategic location between Europe and the colonies of North America made it a vital hub for shipping and trade routes. The triangular trade, which involved the exchange of goods, slaves, and raw materials between Europe, Africa, and the Americas, brought prosperity to Cape Cod's port towns like Provincetown, Barnstable, and Chatham. The maritime industry also played a crucial role in the American Revolution. Cape Cod's skilled sailors and fishermen served in the Continental Navy, privateering vessels and supplying provisions to revolutionary forces. The Battle of Falmouth saw local militias repel British naval attacks, securing the region's independence and contributing to the overall success of the revolution. During the 19th century, Cape Cod experienced a boom in maritime industries, such as whaling, fishing, and shipbuilding. Whaling ships from Nantucket and New Bedford set sail from Cape Cod's ports, venturing into the treacherous waters of the Atlantic and Pacific in search of sperm whales and other cetaceans, prized for their oil and blubber. The whaling industry brought wealth and prosperity to Cape Cod, fueling the growth of coastal towns and stimulating trade with distant ports around the world. However, the decline of the whaling industry in the mid-19th century, due to overhunting and the discovery of alternative sources of energy, led to economic hardship for many Cape Cod residents. In response, the region diversified its maritime activities, focusing on commercial fishing, shellfishing, and tourism. The construction of lighthouses along the coast, such as Highland Light in Truro and Nauset Light in Eastham, helped guide ships safely through Cape Cod's treacherous waters, reducing the number of shipwrecks and enhancing maritime safety. The 20th century brought further changes to Cape Cod's maritime landscape. The rise of industrial fishing fleets and the expansion of commercial shipping routes transformed the region's fishing communities and waterfronts. Today, Cape Cod continues to embrace its maritime heritage while adapting to the challenges of the 21st century. The region's picturesque harbors, sandy beaches, and scenic landscapes attract millions of tourists each year, supporting a thriving hospitality industry and providing employment opportunities for local residents. Sustainable fishing practices and environmental conservation efforts are helping to preserve Cape Cod's maritime ecosystems for future generations to enjoy. From the Indigenous Wampanoag people to the present day, Cape Cod's connection to the sea has shaped its identity and shapes its destiny. As Cape Cod continues to navigate the currents of change, its maritime legacy remains an enduring source of pride and inspiration for all who call it home.